So, internet trolls and the gift that they bring. So, trolling has been around forever. It's not just something that happened, since the internet was invented. These people have always been around, and you may have even been one yourself. At times, I certainly have in the past been an internet troll, so I know how these people think. And it's actually a great gift if you have any type of troll in your life, and I'll talk a little bit about that and why. So, first of all, the trolls, people who are, they're kind of like modern vampires in a metaphorical way. Just anyone who's trying to get your time, your attention, and essentially they're trying to burn down your time and also put you in a lower mind state along with where they're at. So, they're operating from a lower mindset. That's why they're trolling in the first place. And they're trying to bring other people at a higher mindset down to theirs, and it's almost like a natural the way that the universe will test you to see if your frame or the way that you're operating in life is strong enough to basically shield yourself enough from these people where they won't affect you. And so that's why they're so valuable. It really shows where any chinks in your armor are. So if there's any point where you find yourself thinking about comments that a troll made, or maybe you work with someone who's always making ridiculous comments and you find yourself, your mind looping on the things they said, that's really something to calm down and look at. Like, why does this matter? Because you certainly wouldn't let a person inside your house. Like, if someone wanted to mess with you and came into your door and started knocking and talking crap, you would call the police, you would lock them out. So why let them into your mental space? Because your thoughts are actually a lot more intimate. Even though it seems you're far from the person, your thinking can be very, very powerful, and the mind is a very powerful thing. And you don't want to give anyone access to it. You don't want them in your thoughts. You don't want them around your thoughts. You have to be tooth and nail firm in the decision that nothing comes in here. And if things are coming in, then look at why. Generally, it's, pressing on some kind of trigger or trauma you had from the past. So you can look at that and try to heal it. But just as a general framework, you want to have your mind pretty well on lockdown. And also, having a sense of purpose is perhaps one of the strongest things that keeps all the clutter out of your mind, because you want it's one thing to be busy. Like, I mean, I've seen people who, and I've been a person who, maybe you work at like a department store all day or something and you don't really like it. You're just there because you need the money. And even though you're busy, your mind can still wander a lot in a situation like that. And so it's important to have a purpose. Like, so even if you have a job like that, your mind is still on your purpose. So for me, example, I don't work at a department store right now, but if I did, I would be present. I would be every moment of that shift, I would be present. I would just be watching my breath, or I would be working on some kind of, new mantra or whatever. Just from teaching meditation, that's just how my mind goes. It's there all day, every day. There's never a time where my mind wavers from these thoughts. And so you have to have your purpose, whatever that is. And so it's almost like an inertia, like, something that's just moving forward, and it has so much force behind it mentally, like a thought with so much force that the other ones are just kind of forced out of the way. Almost like a shark swimming through a group of fish. Like, the fish just move, the shark is larger, it's more dangerous, and it has more intent. That's your purpose would have more intent behind it